Hi everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for my video today. So today's video is going to be my monthly cash stuff in. I just got paid 2 days ago, so I've just been to the bank and got my money out. So I've got all my money to cash stuff for the month of August. I got myself a little muddled up with it, so it's not all here. I think it's all here apart from £40. So yeah, we'll just need to go with the flow and see what happens. Hopefully there's not too much confusion along the way. Also, the storage in my phone for a long video, I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. So yeah, let's just hope we make it through this video without cutting out. So in total for cash stuff in this month, I have £1,020. I think here I should have, what do I have here? 940, I think. And then I've planned to stuff £40 digitally for trips. And then there's another £40 that I'll either take out and stuff another time, or I will stuff it digitally. So anyway, that is that. I'm going to not waffle too much and just get on with it. So I'm going to start off with my, I'm not going to count it by the way because I've already counted it. So is this wobbly or is it just me? I think that's better. Okay, so first of all, we are starting with Home Bits. Home Bits is only going to get a 5 this month. So it's got 50 in Monzo, 60, 70, 80, 5 and 90. So there's £90 in there for now. I just gave it 5 because I need my money elsewhere this month. I've got a lot of plans, and as you will be aware if you've watched my recent videos, I've had a lot of things on. I've been quite spendy, and that has resulted in me having to take money from my savings to pay my credit card. Whereas if I just planned and budgeted a little bit better, I could have like tweaked some of my monthly amounts. But it's not the end of the world. It's like, God, I've been doing it for like 3 years now and it's still like, I'm still learning. So yeah, not the end of the world, but this month I decided to change it a little bit and just, I chose like the amount of money that I needed. So fun's getting a lot of money, you'll see that when I come to it, but fun's getting a lot of money this month because I have a lot of plans and I don't want to take that money from my spending, my savings, sorry. So I cut back in some other areas that maybe don't need as much just now. So that is that. Okay, so me, I am getting £40 as always. The bank machine gave me £500 in tens. I was shocked, so I've had to change some of it up. Anyway, we've got 10, 20, 30 and 40. So that's my £40 in there. There was something that I was thinking that I needed to get, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But hopefully I could put it off and build that back up a bit. Clothing, I actually stuffed £50 digitally to my Monzo pot because I'm going to Ibiza in a few weeks and I'm going to need to buy stuff. So I thought if I put that into the bank, then that'll cover some of the stuff that I need to buy for Ibiza, again, without taking too much from my savings. Now, fun money this month is actually getting £200. So we'll do 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2. So I think this is the biggest fun budget I've ever given myself for 1 month, but I do have a lot on this month, and like I said, I don't want to be using my savings. So yeah, let's just double check this. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 200. So £200. I actually have, so I did write down, I actually gave my budget so much thought this month. So let's just see what I have. So I have a night out, well, a day out tomorrow in Edinburgh. So that's going to be costing money for drinks. I have an event on the 15th, which is going to cost money because it's going to be drinks, food, taxes. Wedding on the 16th, but I have a separate fund for that, so that's fine. And then I also have a event on the 18th, which again will be food, money and drinks. So yeah, £200 was probably over budgeting, I think. I hope. I hope that's an over budget. But yeah, if there is money left over, I could instead if I want to do anything else without taking it from my savings, or I could just feed it back into something else, so it's not the end of the world. Right, so that is that one. Gifting is going to get £10, so that now has £20. I took £20 out recently, so my friend's baby shower is next Sunday, so she had like a little Amazon wish list, so I bought a few things off of that and just spent like £20. Health is going to get 20, 10, 15, 20. I will need like vitamins and stuff soon, so we've got 10, 20, 30, 40 and £50 now in health, which is a good amount. Hobbies is getting skipped because it's got, I think, 35 in it, and I haven't touched it. Yeah, it's got £35 in it. I've not touched it in a while. I've actually not touched any hobbies since maybe April or May. So yeah, that didn't need anything. Events is getting £20, so that now has 40, which I think needs to come out to go to my mum for a ticket that she bought me. So I'll put it in there just now. Oh, 20. But yeah, money does not last long. My mum's 60th isn't getting anything. My effort fund, which is my rainy day fund, is going to get its usual 10, I think. Yep, 10 going in there. There's my makeshift £50 placeholder. So I'll add that in there and cross off a teardrop, a raindrop. So there's 160 in there, which depending on how much my car's going to cost me, I may need to use it, but we will see. And car, I digitally stuffed £50. So it's got actually plus 50, so it's now got £240. So actually, why I'm running out of placeholders. So 240 £, but yeah, I did mention before there was something wrong with my car. I had it in the garage this week. It needed a couple of brake calipers, so we done one yesterday and it's going back in, so he's off this week coming, and then it's going back in again for another brake caliper and something to do with the clutch. It's probably going to cost me a fortune, but I've got 240 in here. I also have my rainy day fund if I need it, and yeah, I expect it's probably going to cost me like £300-400, but it's what it is. I'm going to not cry over it. Okay, so high priority. So my friend's wedding is going to be funded through completed challenges, so I'm putting the money into challenges rather than there, but it's got £88 left to fund it anyway. Trips, I am going to stuff £40 digitally, which I am just going to write on here, and that'll take it up to £200. Debt payments I've paused on just now because I think I'm going to be taking more debt and I'm not really sure exactly what is happening with that. So yeah, that is that. Dentist. So I have stuffed £50 digitally. So we could do 1, 2, that's not even the right pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teeth. It feels like it's going to rain and I've literally just put my washer out so that it gets some fresh air into it. Pray for no rain. Yeah, so in one of my previous videos I had mentioned that I am quite possibly going to be taking out a loan to have cosmetic dentistry work done. It's costing a lot more than I thought it would, but it is what it is. It's going to need done. So yeah, I obviously have been saving up with this fund. I'm gonna, right, let me just so this is visual, I'm just going to put 50, because that's what I put in. Right, let me just count this up. So we've got 100, 200, 450, 60, 70, 80. So we've got £480 here, which is actually really good because, yeah, it's lots and lots of money for my dentist work. So the more money that I could put to it, the less I need to borrow, the better. So that is that one. Emergency fund, I have been putting £50 into here recently, but we've got we've got £700, so I'm going to put in £20 this month, just so it's getting something. But obviously, between my car, the dentist, and my social plans this month, I just chopped this one down. So there's 720 now in emergency fund. So add 20, 720. Right, and then home maintenance isn't actually getting anything because it has got £540. I do actually think I will have some money left over because I got a little bit extra on my wages and I hadn't accounted for every single pound when I done my budget, so we could probably come back to some places. Christmas, I don't know, I think I've explained before, but obviously my circumstances changed. I no longer am with my boyfriend, so that means my boyfriend, his mum, his son, and the family pet, obviously I don't need to buy for at Christmas, so that just leaves my family. My family is like not massive, so yeah, I had like a £600 budget before for gifts, and now I think it's like 200 so 200-300 maybe. So yeah, significantly less money to save this Christmas, which, I mean, it's good because I don't need to save as much money, but I am still going to, I'm not going to save the whole 1k, but I am just going to keep saving to somewhere that I'm quite comfortable with, and that'll do me for like my Christmas night out, any Christmas trips. I actually really did want to get new decorations this year, so because I'll have a bit more in the budget, I might possibly treat myself to new decorations. So yeah, I won't save the full 1k, but that is my Christmas. Okay, so Christmas is getting 30 this month, so we've got 30, and we will do, instead of 30, yeah, we'll do this bauble down there. So Christmas now has 200, 350, 360, 70, 80, 90, £405 in Christmas. So that's really good. I don't know what I'm going to save, like, my total to. I'll just reevaluate it soon. Okay, now I'm just going to get a drink of my tea. Hopefully it's not too hot. That's fine. Okay, and then birthdays. My niece's birthday's coming up. I was going to save £50, but just with everything else that I'm having to pay out as well with the car and everything, I'm just going to save 40, which I think is more than enough. She's only going to be 2, so there's 5, 10 and 15. I mean, I might save the full 50, I don't know, but this is what's going in just now. So we've got 10, 20, 35 and 40. And that birthday is the beginning of September. So I actually do still have another pay before then. So that's that one. Okie dokes. Let's get my purse up. And I am putting in, so Home Essentials is going to get £20 just to keep that topped up. So that now has 10, 20, 30, 40, £42. So Home Essentials is like washing up liquid, dishwasher tablets, bleach, cleaning supplies, toilet roll, dishwasher tablets if I didn't say that, stuff for the washing machine, like all that sort of stuff. Fuel for the month is going to get 70. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Just count that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Perfect. So £70 for the month for fuel. Right. And then we will go to my weekly. So it's a 4-week month, which means we do £50 a week for food. And then £20 a week for spending. So 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20. So it should be 70 here. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. It is actually Friday, so I'll be away to do my my week 5 check-in, week 1 cash stuff in. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. $20, $40, $50, $60, $70. Actually, the last week of the month, I am on holiday. So, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. I totally forgot all about that, actually. Yeah, the last week of the month, so the week that I get paid next, I am away on holiday. So, I'm not really going to need to spend much that week. So, I'll have separate spending money for that. So that's a bonus. Right, where to next? So we're going to challenges, and we are going to finish off the 1 to 24 challenge. So let me colour these in. So it's £28, so a 12 and a 16. So we'll put £28 in, and that'll be it finished up to £300. I'm so excited. So excited about. There's that one, oops, and we'll go blue. I think this is the second time that I have completed the 1 to 24 challenge. It feels so daunting at first, but if you're thinking about doing it, it's actually so much fun, because when you get to the end like this and it's all coloured in and full, you've got your £300, it's so exciting. Right, let's get this out. So we are putting in, I'm going to put 10, 20, 30 in and take 2 out. So we have got 250 in Monzo, 260, 70, 80, 85, 90, 92, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, £300. Woo! I'm so happy with that. So that is that one completed. I will redistribute that money, which is so exciting because that means we can complete the wedding and probably fund other things as well. So good. Okay, and then the girly one is going to get £30. So 20 and 30. So we could do 10, wrong pen again, 10, 25 and 30. So this one's almost finished as well. We might actually come back to finishing it today, depending what I've got left over and stuff. So let's pop this in, give it a count. So we've got 250 in the bank, 270, 80, 85 and 90. So £290 in there, and it saves 325. This is so exciting. And then the £1 challenge is gonna get £10. So this is going towards debt. Where's my black Sharpie? There. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Again, I might come back to this and complete it, but we'll see. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 pounds. Love it. Okay, and then on to knockout 9. So I think we owe this £11. So let's just count up. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so £11 going in here. So we'll put in the 12 and take out the 1. And we'll tick them off to say they're in. So that, and that. We'll do the last row as well. We'll just see what we're going to get for it. I feel like this is a little bit rushed. Sorry if it feels a little bit rushed. I just don't want my phone to run out of space while I'm doing this. So like right, last line, what we're going to get. So there's 11. So let's do 9, 10, 11. 3, 6, 11 again. Oh, that was so close. Right. 10. Oh, we can't do 10. That's fine. That's not too bad. So we've got 8 and 5, which is 13 and 1. So £14. Which we could probably do, to be honest. Let's just put it in. Let's just do it. So we'll do that and take out that. Okay, so that is knockout 9 finished. Right, so tick you, and tick you. So knockout 9 this round saved me 50, 60, 75, 77, 9, £81. So knockout 9 saved me £81. The plan for it was to go to the ball that I am going to in October. But I'll figure it out when I'm doing all my full reallocation. Okay, and then money multiplier. While I can, I'm going to put in the 36 that it wants. Stealing all my money. Right, so 36. So 20, 30, 5 and 6. So £36. Ah, I'm ripping things. Right, so we've got 150 in the bank, 170, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, £91 in here so far. We will give it another roll and see what we're doing. Let's see what we've got left. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, £71 left. Okay, so let's give it a re-roll and see what we're going to get. So, first roll is 4. So 4 times 3. So that's 12. I'm going to do another one as well. 6 times 3. I'm looking for my calculator. I'm sure. Oh, there it is back there. 6 times 3 is 18. Okay. So that's £30. I feel like I should do it while I've got it. Yeah. 10, 20, 30. Oh, this feels horrible. But it's my money. Why does it feel so horrible? But it's like literally your own money that's been saved. I feel like I'm spending it here. Right. So I'm going to tick that to say that they are in. The sooner these challenges are finished, the sooner everything else gets completed as well. So let's just go again. 4 times 3. So that's 12 again. No, I'm just going to do the last rows and see what happens. 6 times... Oh, no. No. Okay, 36. And then 1 times 3. Dear, dear, dear. This is going to be a big one when it's all saved. There's another 36. So I've had a 30, I've had an 18, a 30, a 30, a 36, an 18, another 36. This is going to be chunky. Okay. I'm flustered. What have we got? 10, 20, 5, 35, 40. So I've got £41. I'm not going to finish this. I might do the 12. I'm away to go and check. Right, let me count what I've got. So I've got 150, 170, 80, 90, 2, 10, 15, 28. So I've got £221 in here so far. That is insane. I think that's the most I've ever done. I've ever saved in Money Multiplier. Wow, wow, wow. Right, get in there. Okay, I want to go to, right, so that's finished. What have we got? 10, 20, 35. What's this? Oh, 10, 25, 35. Oh, we'll just finish it. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, let's do it. Okay, so 10, 25, 35. Boom! Girly challenge completed it. Right, let's add this in. This is so exciting. Right, so we've got 250, 70, 80, 90, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 5. £325 saved. So, between my completed challenges, I'm away to fund a lot of things. So we've got 300 from the 1 to 24. We've got 325 from this one. Knockout 9. I can't remember. What was it? It was 50, 75, 81. So there's £706. And then when Money Multiplier's finished, that's huge. That is mental. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to write this down. So completed challenges equals £706. Right, now let's count up Money Multiplier and see what this is going to give us when it's done. And then we could forward plan. So we've got 12 and 6 and 5 and 5 and 18 and 8 and 6 and 30 and 30. 4, 1, 12, 12, 6, 36, 12, 18, 12, 36, and 3. So when this is completed, it will have saved £272. So we've got 51 pounds to go in here, and that'll be that completed. This is so exciting. I'm loving this. This is like the best monthly cash stuffing ever. Okay, right. I feel like I've missed something. I'm just getting too excited. So let's take out that one. And these ones. Perfect. So they are all completed. The £1 challenge is nearly done. So this is feeling very empty right now, but that's okay because we've got cash money everywhere else. Okay, so we've got £6 left to play with. Let me get a wee drink of my tea. I'm getting too excited. I think I'm going to put the £6 into the penny challenge because that's the next one that I really want to get finished, like the next big one. So, £6 we are going to do, take off 189, take off £1.88, take off £1.87, and that leaves us with 36. Amazing. So that is that, and I will put that money in my little jar next door when I'm done here. I do still have £40 to cash stuff as well, actually, which I'm not sure where that's going to go. I'll figure that out and I'll do that. I'll show that there. I'll do that in my check-in. So definitely check out my July week 5 check-in. See where I put the £40 that I've got left. But that's me for my monthly cash stuffing, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just to show you again, these are my completed challenges. I'm so happy. Look at them, they're so good. So happy with that. So if you enjoyed this video, please drop me a comment, leave me a little like, and I will see you all in my next video, which I'm just waiting to film now. So see you soon. Bye.